So before we get started, I had a question that I wanted to address here, where, and it's actually quite a common issue too. When your horse is lazy, or this lady asks, when my horse is lazy, what do I do? Yeah, and that's obviously a huge topic that we could spend like an hour and a half on really easily. What do I do to really motivate my horse? But let me just give you one of the lots of steps that are there to take. So one thing is to really be super clear about what you want from your horse and how you are asking. What I oftentimes see is that the horse might not want to go forward. Maybe I have to actually backtrack a little bit. First of all, if your horse is really not wanting to move at all and is kind of stiff and maybe just warms up to it later, obviously also have him checked. Like really see if the saddle fits and things like that, because it could be health issues really. It could be that he's just uncomfortable in his body, but he's not lazy, but he's uncomfortable in his body, right? So that's obviously something that you would have to check first. But then when you feel, okay, he could actually do it, and he's ready for that, then the clarity comes in. Like really be clear of what type of energy you want from your horse. What kind of walk, like the moment you get on, go like, okay, I want a walk that really comes from the hind and goes through the horse, where the horse really moves forward. And in the beginning of the ride, what I always do, no matter what horse I sit on, is when it's safe enough, obviously, when it's safe enough to ride on a really loose rein, then I ride them on a really long, loose rein, and the only thing I focus on in the very beginning is, do I get the energy from the hind that I want? Yeah, so it's really you're not holding them together in the beginning, you just leave them alone, but you feel into the hind end. Is it really, is it marching, is it coming under, right from the start? Yeah, so you're setting yourself and your horse up for that type of communication. Let me see if I don't have any comments yet. So if you are here and you see me, if you could just comment, say hi or something, so that I see that the comment side of this is working and I'm not overlooking any questions that people might ask. I'm not seeing anything yet. Okay, good. So yeah, let me continue with this idea. So this clarity of, yes, I want this forward marching movement, and I'm ready to ask for it. And what I oftentimes see in people, that they have this routine, this habit on getting on their horses and then really drive every step and squeeze with their legs all the time. And then when they stop squeezing, the horse stops. Yeah, and it's not because these are mean people, right? We've all found ourselves there, right? That we wanted to get our horse to move, and we just kept driving, and the horse got stiffer and stiffer. We got stiffer and stiffer because we were pushing against the horse. The horse was pushing against us, and it really feels like, I always say, it feels as if you were driving your car and your parking brake is still on. Right, you try to accelerate, but nothing happens, and then when you release the parking brake, it suddenly goes whoosh, right? You move forward, and that's sometimes how it feels when you're riding. It feels like it's something that's really blocked. There is no movement going on, so you have to release that parking brake, and do this by bringing your own energy up. Right? Is it like, are you in that type of energy, this marching energy that you want from your horse? Right? And encourage him. You can sometimes use your voice when you carry a crop. I sometimes feel I can kind of put energy into that crop, and I can sometimes just like tickle them. And when I mean tickle, I really mean really just tickle. I tickle them, but it has enough energy to it that the horse is going like, oh, okay, there's something waking me up. Right? Really think of waking them up. Okay, so let me see. Here we go. I've got some questions. So I'm always glad when things are when the comments are working, because then I know that I can start communicating. So hi Gabi, hi Sharon, nice having you ladies here. Good. So let me finish this one thought about This, how to get your horse to wake up. So it's really this waking the horse up, and then when he responds to it, also leave him alone. He might then start slowing down again. That can always happen, but keep yourself from really pushing all the time, because that's really easy to do, right? We end up in pushing them all the time, and that's that's really detrimental, obviously. Okay, very good. So that's really like a really short brief. I just give you a little bit of inspiration. There are so many more things to this, but maybe I will come back to that. Let me see what questions I have here.